Hey, what's going on, everybody? Huvvi186 back again with another video, and I'm doing this video. On my Vita. So just if it looks different, that's just how it is. Anyways, E3 is coming up in a couple days, and this is probably the biggest E3 that we've had in a in a while, in a long while. We got two new consoles coming out. Plus, you have Nintendo doing their thing, and you don't know what else is gonna happen. This is gonna be real interesting to say the least. But just me, just giving you my thoughts. My thoughts are gonna be all over the place, so be prepared. Um, well, first things first. Nintendo. Well, I mean, before I get to Nintendo, E3 is gonna be kind of different this year, at least for me, because G4 is no longer with us. So we really only have Spike TV as our source. At least I think it is. But that's we have Spike, and like I told Levelheaded in one of his videos a couple weeks ago. Spike TV is part of Viacom, and Viacom and Microsoft have a relationship with each other. As for it was, I didn't read what it was about, but it's for content and shit like that, sharing content and stuff like that. So that's why you have, the Spike TV conference. Every Microsoft event that they've had where they've announced a new console has been on a Viacom television network, whether it was MTV or or at least with the Xbox One reveal with the Xbox with on Spike TV, which is part of Viacom as well. So I don't the what was I gonna say? The coverage of the Spike, well, at least game trailers, in the past it hasn't been slanted to favor Microsoft or anything else. So that's good, but it definitely is an advantage for Microsoft, especially considering that the only conferences that would be showcased live on Spike TV is Microsoft, obviously, and EA, which has a partnership with Microsoft. So, they are planning to show Sony's, but only not, but it's not going to be live though. So more than likely, I'll be able. Well, I can't watch it anyway because I'm gonna be at work. But I'll be able to watch it. I'll be able to watch it anyway. So that's fine. So you have that going on, and Nintendo, it makes their decision to not have a televised conference. It like whether they did it because of it or not, it's a smart move. Ultimately, it becomes a smart move because basically they don't really have any place else to go, and they might as well do the Nintendo Directs. And as far as Nintendo goes, I mean, I find it hard to believe that a new Mario game, a new 3D Mario game, a potential. I mean, I know they have the Wind Waker HD coming out. They have Smash Brothers. They have the new Monolith game. They have a bunch of stuff. I find it hard to believe that the mainstream audience is going to basically put those games as top priority over anything else that's coming out from Sony, Microsoft, or any third party company that have games coming out for those systems over what Nintendo's offering. You know what I mean? It's not to bash, but it's just I mean, what are you more excited for? Let's be real. Let's be real here. The average person, if you ask the average person, what are you more excited for? A new Mario game, or something completely new from that's going to be on the PS4 or 7 or the next or Xbox One? More than likely, you're going to say PS4, Xbox One. You know what I mean? Because it's probably a game you've never seen before. We've seen Mario games. We've seen way too many of them. You know what I mean? And as far as you have the Nintendo fanboys going around saying, "Oh well, wait till the big games come out. Wait till Mario Kart and all that stuff come out." Like, here's the thing: who didn't expect those games to be out for the Nintendo console? I mean, would Nintendo ever release a console that didn't have Mario Kart, a Mario game, a Zelda game, a Metroid game, and a Smash Bros. Game, and a, like, of course they're gonna come out with these games. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a matter of what you can sell outside of that. And what sold the Wii was the motion controls. You know, like, that's just how it is. Now, of all those games that I mentioned that Nintendo can come out with, the one game that, in my opinion, would be a complete system seller is Smash Brothers, because a lot of people outside of the Mario a lot of fighting game fans do like Smash Brothers, and since this is going to be the first Smash Brothers game that I repeat, should have good online play, that should be good, and plus it's gonna be the first Smash Brothers game to come out on a handheld. So they'll have crossplay between. They should have crossplay, at least I believe so. They'll have some crossplay between 3DS and Wii U. I've never seen a four player fighting game have that. I've never seen that. Wink, wink. But regardless, that game I see as kind of like a game that can push units, like, period. Like, maybe Zelda might be able to do it too, but I don't think they're coming out with a brand new Zelda game. Maybe more than like maybe Mario can do that too, but I don't know, because we've seen so many. So that's enough of Nintendo. As far as Microsoft goes, obviously they had their shitty E3 reveal. Not E3, console reveal. I'm not going to talk about that anymore. I heard rumors about Killer Instinct coming out, and that's exciting. Outside of that, I don't know what they have. Well, I don't know what else they have in store. Maybe they might have a new. They might have a new Fable game I heard about, which, like I said in one of my previous videos, that game is trash. But if they create MMO, I think people would get into that. That would be pretty cool. Even though now it's not for me, but the one thing that I don't want to see, and this is something that I'll talk about in a later video in greater lengths about it. I don't want to see a new Gears game, and I pretty much don't want to see a new Halo game. I kind of want to see what else Microsoft Studios can do. Like, I want to see what other IPs or any other franchises that they might have. Obviously with E3 you're going to see some Kinect bullshit. I don't have any doubts about that. You'll see some Kinect bullshit, but I'm interested to see what new franchises that they can come up with. Excuse me. And as regards to Sony, the same thing with God of War and Uncharted. I don't want to see an Uncharted 4, and I don't want to see a next God of War game. I got a notification. I don't want to see it, because Uncharted. There's been four Uncharted so far since 2007, I believe. No. Was it 2000? Yeah, 2007. I can live without another Uncharted game. Like, I'm playing through Uncharted 3 right now. I passed Golden Abyss. Fucking awesome games. But we've seen a lot of Uncharted, and I want to see what Sony Santa Monica can do outside of the God of War universe. You know what I mean? Like, I know those are that's a very talented studio. One of the many talented studios Sony has under the umbrella. I want to see them do something new. So, but as far as Sony goes, as far as everything else Sony goes, I do expect them to drop the price of the PS3. I do expect them to announce a bundle for The Last of Us. The one thing that I would like to see is this new big, Vita game that they have in store that's supposed to be a time killer or something like that. Some guy on Twitter mentioned something about that, but I want to see what they have in store for the Vita. Me personally, I would prefer to have either a Grand Theft Auto game on the Vita or a Gran Turismo game on the Vita. That's just me though. But you could see maybe, like, I've been hearing like rumors about maybe Fallout or or maybe a BioShock game. You know, there's always these types of rumors coming out for it. But you know, we'll see what happens. But you know, I think that indie development on the Vita is going to be more indie titles for the Vita will be announced at E3. I'm assuming that. As far as PS4 goes, I mean, obviously they're going to showcase the box, you know, and you know, the price and all the other stuff. The perfect price I think is I think $400 is the right price. You know what I mean? Like me personally, I'm not buying any console in this first year. I'm gonna wait a year, you know, just to see which console fits my, you know, which console and whether or not this console generation is for me. Also, you know what I mean? Because you know you have the whole used game stuff, but as far as pricing goes, I think $400 is the perfect price. Um, maybe might go a little bit lower if Nintendo decides to cut the price of the Wii U, which I don't expect. Which I personally don't expect, and I think I think it's a bit too early to drop the price of the Wii U. But yeah, I think $400 is the perfect price. Me personally, I don't like the whole multiple SKUs. I'm not a fan of that. But if they have to do it, that's fine. Whatever. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, you know, like hopefully, you know, some of the games that are announced, I'm interested in. You know, but yeah. I'm just excited for this year's E3 because you know, obviously it's basically the start. We fully get, you know, into the new console generation. That's pretty exciting. But anyways, that's really about it, man. So Huvvi186, I'm out of here.